Daniel. Henrik. Back for Daniel. Lets it go. He scores!
You couldn't have written a better ending if you found it in a storybook.
Is this the dagger?
I don't believe what I just saw.
Touch a hole, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Could you script it any better than that?
That is about as Hollywood as reality gets, and that is why sports is the best reality television on TV.
There was incredible emotion that week in Vancouver. The announcement had come so late in the regular season that it caught a lot of people by surprise. Obviously, everybody knew that it could be the Sedins last year, but they were still such good players. And when they announced that it was coming to an end, there was just this dam burst of emotion.
It goes into overtime between Arizona and Vancouver, and Arizona takes a penalty, so it's a 4-on-3. And of course, you've got Henrik and Daniel Sedin out there.
It was typical Sedin stuff, basically playing catch in overtime. The two of them passing the puck back and forth with the odd touch from Alexander Edler.
Over 1,000 games, 1,000 points apiece. Henrik to Daniel to finish it.
Henrik back to Daniel, takes a slap shot and scores! You couldn't have written a better ending if you found it in a storybook. Daniel Sedin from Henrik in overtime in their final game at Rogers Arena.
The fact that it happened on a power play, Henrik to Daniel, you're almost waiting for it. You're almost thinking one of the Sedins has to score, and they did.
When the puck went in the net from Daniel Sedin's half slap shot, the building erupted. It was cathartic. You have to remember that Canucks fans didn't have a lot to cheer about for about 5 seasons, and this was something they really wanted to celebrate. And to have Daniel score the game-winning goal like that was poetic justice.
What a moment. Everyone in attendance still here, standing. An absolute bomb by Daniel over the glove of Darcy Kemper. What a moment.
As a fan, I mean, you always want the perfect ending. You always want that player to skate away with their stick up in the air. And that's exactly what the Sedins did that night in Vancouver.
I think even having Alex Edler get the other assist was, sort of a storybook ending as well. 3 Swedish players that have played so long together, and but basically kind of grew up in a similar generation and so much respect for their home country. And I think it was fitting that all 3 of them were involved in that game-winning goal.
Daniel and Henrik take a victory lap. They're surrounded by their teammates back at their own bench.
The way the teammates embraced the Twins, the way the crowd cheered for the Twins, it was a really fitting tribute to a couple of players who will go down as the best ever in Canucks history.
Coyotes line up, every one of them, led by Derek Stepan, to shake the hands of Daniel and Henrik Sedin.
It was beautiful, and it wasn't just handshakes. In a lot of cases, it was hugs. Hugs from fellow countrymen, hugs from former teammates, and just respect. And to me, man, that is what I just love about hockey. You battle, you go head to head, you chirp, you hit. But when it's all over, you shake hands and you show respect. And that was just a beautiful show of respect for the Sedins after 17 magical seasons in Vancouver by the Coyotes and by the refs as well.
That was the level of respect that Daniel and Henrik had from peers around the NHL. And I think it was special for the Coyotes to be part of it that night. And I know for sure it was special for Brad Richardson and Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who were the last 2 Coyote players in line to shake hands and hug the Sedins. And Ekman-Larsson, of course, a Swedish player whose idols growing up had included the Sedins. And Brad Richardson had played from the Canucks. And I think on the Sportsnet broadcast, if you listen carefully, after Brad Richardson lets Daniel go, he says, "You are the best." And the Sedins were.
We could have left this game without scoring and it would still be the highlight of our career. So it didn't really matter what happened, but it's been a great couple of days for sure.
It's a night that I'll never forget, one that I got to be on the ice for at the end of the game to interview Daniel and Henrik. And it's just one of those moments you look back in your career and say, I'm not sure how many moments will be better.
The Sedins won major awards in the NHL. They were scoring champions, they were all-stars. They were also Olympic champions, but they were never Stanley Cup champions. They never got to lift that trophy, coming within a game of force in 2011. So their final home game is one of the very best moments in their career.
I think that moment of finishing their career off at Rogers Arena in Vancouver in front of that crowd, scoring the OT winner, combining on that goal, I think that has to rank as one of their better moments as players.